That's a lot of fish.
You ever caught that many before?
No.
Out here?
No.
Never in my life have I caught that many
we were close
crappie
last year,
in the period of time we did. Not a bad place to be on a Saturday morning. So I'm here with my good friend John Duggar. We're getting ready to do a little crappie fishing on Sullivan Lake. I like not driving. Of course, I get to troll up here, don't I?
Yeah. If I remember right, you forget a lot. Oh, it's actual man-made structure that they put in here for the crappie. They did it all over the lake, but this is one of the bigger ones. Very few people fish right in here. They go straight for the bags. The downside is if the wind picks up, it'll be just a nightmare trying to
stay put.
Stay on it.
What's our depth here?
It's probably, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 feet. It's not very deep.
Okay. What are you going to be throwing?
Well, I think I'm going to start with it's a Kitech 3.5 inch with an underspin on it. See how that does. If I don't get any luck with that, then I'm going to switch over to my double jig rig.
I remember you throwing this double jig last year.
Yeah.
This was impressive because you were hauling, you were getting 2 in one cast sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I catch a ton of crappie on this rig.
Okay.
It's hard to throw. It gets tangled a lot, and it snags a lot. But man, in this lake in particular, it's very effective. This thing will just flat out catch fish.
You outproduced me 2 or 3 to 1 last year with that.
This is, yeah.
Which is hard for me to accept, but
just the way it is.
I can admit it. This is Sullivan Lake. It's kind of famous for crappie, but with a caveat. It is filled with small crappie. They're not massive. You really don't catch anything much over 10 inches. I mean, 8, 10 inches.
We've caught some 14s on here, but that's the rare fish. Your average fish here is 7 to 8 inches.
But in huge supply.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a fish fry,
volume,
which is what I plan on doing this evening, that's what this place is really great for.
Last time we were here, we probably caught 100 or more fish, easily. Yep. You and me last time.
Absolutely. At one point, you were catching them so fast, I just sat back and held the camera. I'm going to start off with a little rooster tail. So let's see what happens if I get outfished so badly this year.
Here, I mean, the warmest spots were just barely. There we go.
Crappie. First one of the day.
So, shed color.
Shed color. Boat. Sometimes just to get them stirred up, I like to throw half my rod
chairs
out.
In here last year.
Bite's kind of slow, so I'm gonna go with an old trusty rapala. It's the tiny baby here.
just about every one of them's been this size.
Yeah.
That we've kept. The ones that others, I just you can go settle. You don't have to take off.
Well, I like speed, John. So somebody's flathead fishing here.
Oh, there's one right there.
That's flathead. They're flathead fishing.
He's getting one.
No, that's his bait.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because the branches and stuff?
Yeah, a little bluegill on a big hook, kept alive. I'm gonna try a live one here. I'm just
I
gonna.
didn't know if you wanted the bobber and
I'm just gonna try working it like a lure.
classic.
Yeah. This has always been one of my go-tos to use live with lure as a way to kind of cover all my bases.
Yeah, I found when I used to minnow fish, I get down to that. Oh, yeah. I get down to that last minnow. I'd try and get as many fish out of it as I could. He'd look like he'd been
Oh yeah.
in the ring with Mike Tyson.
You're losing little chunks, just using little chunks of meat on it at the end. And
His eyeballs are hanging out.
mm-hmm. Hey, Aaron's on the board.
There you go.
Just got to find your method. What do you think? He's little, but once you're cleaning fish, might as well clean them all, right? Most people take the glove off before they reach in and grab a minnow. Not me.
Yeah.
Aaron's not most people, is he? I'll tell you what, I caught one the other day called a golden red horse. And that's what's fun about the river, is you'll catch a fish and you'll go, huh, what is this?
Yeah.
And you go back and you ID it and you kind of learn what it is, but and I was thinking about going back and just trying to see how big of a golden red horse I could catch one day, you know?
Now you got me curious what that looks like.
So, you know, sucker fish with a downward, like a buffalo, it's related to a buffalo.
I've heard of the red suckers or whatever.
Yeah, red horse sucker,
Yeah.
it's in the same family. You were pretty close to the bank on that one, right?
Yeah.
Over by this tree. There we go. Hello, little fella.
And I noticed.
Aaron's catching up, John.
Awesome.
Okay. Twofer.
Yep. Man, I bet you
taking
every one
off.
of those is within a half inch of each other.
Yeah, they are I think we're catching the same, like these are all cousins.
I think that's why they're dwarfed. There you go.
Yeah, that's painful.
Plus, you get these things hang up all the time. And I want a line that's strong enough to hook a straighten out if I can. And crappie aren't really line shy.
No. Yeah, same fish. John's pulling back into the lead.
John never lost.
Same fish.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll catch 100 of these before you catch a big one.
Yep.
There are some, but there's just not that many. In fact, there are so few. The last two 12-inch crappies I've caught in here, I threw back.
We're gonna see if we can get a fish bigger than this. We're gonna try a new spot. Spot. Same fish. Thank God John snagged. Oh yeah, John, stay snagged as long as you want. All right. Stay still, John, stay still. You tie your line, you just sit down in the boat, take a rest.
Kirby. There we go. I like to fling them over in your face when I bring them out. You know, this is a victory. Just so you know. Yeah.
See, I caught one.
Make it known to everybody on the boat. We may have to count these at some point. See, make sure we don't go over 50. Of me doing this, what I'm doing. Now you're not good at putting us over.
Right. Yeah.
But what I'm doing is catching a lot of fish here, and. All right, time to try this little feller out. I think with the hook out the top side, I might have a chance of running him along the bottom of this mud without snagging too much. So how do you tell the difference?
It's the number of spikes, yeah.
So how many is that black?
I think, if I'm correct, I think the black is 5 and there's 7 on the white. Oh. But it could be just the opposite of that.
And whatever it is, we'll edit it out if it's wrong.
Yes.
Have you ever laid a graphite fishing pole across the post of your battery?
No.
I'm just thinking it's inevitable. I'll do it eventually. I've come close. And
they're pretty good conductors of electricity.
Graphite is excellent. Excellent. Like, my guess is it'll light up like a light bulb.
So do you keep a fire extinguisher in your boat?
Water.
Yeah, I would suggest that you keep a fire extinguisher.
Oh, there we go. Well, it might have been. All right.
That's a good one.
That's my first one on a lure today.
That's a pretty good one too. Look at that. I'd say it's probably 9 inches.
It's a power bait. Spotted doopsie diver. That's what I just named it. Oh, got one on there, don't you?
Yeah, another thing I did when I first started fishing is I was used to, when you get a bite, you set the hook.
Yep.
All you do is pull into these, either pull or reel into them. You don't have to.
Yep, crappie, they have it. It's
super soft now.
There we go. He hit it when I stopped.
It's just a pinch on the windy side now. We're heading down by the dam, the little spot called the pond, for some refuge and to finish off our limit for crappie for the day. Hopefully. All right. Do John's hero.
Ooh.
That's soggy.
And probably kind of chilly, I would guess.
All right, John, now you have to put it on.
I will tomorrow.
All right, so right now I just added them, counted them up. John and I each have 24 fish. So we are 2 away from limiting out for the day. So we're gonna be selective on our last 2 fish. But we got 48 fish in the cooler right now, 24 each, so.
This is not as big as he looked. He flashed.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's definitely a keeper. It's up to you though.
Keep him.
49 fish in. John has a nice one. I'm gonna try to knock this thing out. Let's get number 50.
There he is. Well, we could have done this at about half the time. I think we probably caught 100 fish between what we let go.
Oh yeah, we just threw away. Or threw back a lot of them.
Yeah, my arm is sore from setting hooks. How about you?
No, I didn't catch that many.
this is a great day, man. Well, that's it for us today. I am going to clean these fish up and have a little fish fry later, but for today, this is it. So hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.